And good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of High School Sports. Tonight it's volleyball.
Friday night
volleyball. Padua at Archmere #1 and Archmere's number 6. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans along with you from beautiful Claymont. And Jason, this should be a really good one. Padua, of course, undefeated at 12-0. Archmere is, I believe, 9-3.
Correct.
And a couple of old rivals here. They know each other well, and this should be an outstanding match. We're just about ready to get started.
Well, they're still going to do the player introduction to the national anthem first before this gets underway, Mike.
So, yeah, we're getting, Jason, to that point of the year where we're counting points. I know you're putting your projected brackets together. I put some projected brackets together. I'm updating them a couple times a week, more than that this week. And right now, I think we both have Padua as the projected #1 seed in the tournament.
Easily.
I think they can absorb a loss and still be the number one. And they still have matches with St. Mark's and Ursuline.
Ursuline next week, and Ursuline's got matches with St. Mark's and Padua, and St. Mark's plays them both. So it's like a round robin of games in the Catholic Conference.
Yeah, and you were at the Ursuline charter match last night. That was Ursuline came back after a subpar first set.
Yeah, I think they were working on things in that first set. I saw some different alignments from them, and then in the second set, the Ursuline defense was back, and then they got their offenses going.
So we noticed last night Ursuline won their 11th match, St. Mark's won its 11th match, and Indian River won its 11th match. So all of their opponents picked up bonus points for any of the matches they played against them. And you know who the big beneficiary of that is? St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
St. Elizabeth picked up 2 more bonus points last night with the St. Mark's and Ursuline win. And the Vikings have a ton of bonus points. And
they got 12 just playing the 3 Catholic schools twice.
Yes.
That's 12 points
12 points right there.
Right
They play Appo tonight.
Right.
They played Caravel. And they have a couple others on their schedule.
Archmere.
So they did play Archmere. So St. Elizabeth, they're 4-8 heading into tonight, but I think they have an inside track on a playoff spot.
I have them in right now firmly. I think like 16, 17, somewhere in that range. So they got some room to play with. That's what these playing a tough schedule. That's what it does for you.
And 16 gets them a home, or possibility of a home match.
No,
9 through
12 are home.
Is it 9 through 12?
Yeah. And 1 through
then 13 to 16 have to play on a neutral court.
Right. We'll play at one of those 9 to 12 seats.
We see the Archmere players coming out. Jade Bryant, number 4. Teresa Chua, number 3. A lot of Aux students in attendance tonight. Good crowd on hand. And they're collecting money tonight for hurricane relief in Texas.
So
always a good job up here from the Aux fans.
It's real good calls. The one night a year I don't mind paying money to get in. This is the night.
So let me tell you about my day. Now we're going to skip my day. Holy cow. Stuck in Philadelphia for several hours, and then over an hour and 15-minute drive home from Center City, Philadelphia, just in time to get here to Archmere. Nikki Kelly, 24, and her sister Lexi Kelly, number 25. Mary Pat Quokka is the coach of the Aux. Lauren DiSabatino coaches Padua. Jason, Padua hasn't done much wrong this year. And we're going to take a short break here for the national anthem. Okay, we get rather get started. Jason, we mentioned St. Elizabeth's. We should also mention next week at Brandywine, Mount Pleasant and Brandywine will meet. And the winner of that wins Flight B and gets the automatic bid. They're both over 500. Mount Pleasant has 10 wins. Brandywine has 9. So they will qualify for an automatic bid. And Indian River today playing Sussex Academy, likely for the Henlopen and South Championship.
Smyrna won the Henlopen North. That's official.
So Smyrna is in, and they actually have they have a lot of bonus points. They're going to be probably a top 8 team. It looks like they're going to get a bye in the first round. So we have one more full week of matches next weekend, next Saturday night.
And now they moved the St. Mark's Ursuline game to 1:30 in the afternoon next Saturday.
Oh, great, because it's supposed to be a night game when I could have gone.
No, well, you would have been in Philadelphia with me next Saturday.
Oh, that's right. But originally, I was going to be at the volleyball.
I told you they'd move that to an afternoon. They don't like playing night games because the points come out the next day.
And next Friday night, Red Line at DMA, the opening of the DMA Dome, still on the schedule for the 27th. A big night for the Seahawks as they get to move into a nice new home. If you get a chance to swing by, right down by Banning Park, check out the DMA Dome. It will be opening next Friday night. Speaking of DMA, they are red hot. Only playing 13 matches though, Jay, so remains to be seen if they get to 7 wins, if that's going to be enough to get them in. We are ready to get started. Nikki Kelly on the serve for Archmere. I got a line judge right in front of me, and that's Jess Mullen long. Point for the Hawks.
Yeah, Mike, a lot of adrenaline in this one. The Archmere students were pumped. What a great addition to the national anthem they sung.
And that serve may have gone out, but it's played. Here's Mullen again off the wall. That's Amy Thompson sending it over. There's Caitlin McGonigal. We have a violation on Padua. We get 2-0. Archmere. 4 paid officials here tonight. You know it's a big one.
Yeah, for Friday nights, normally big volleyball.
There's an ace. An ace for Nikki Kelly. And we're at 3-0. We're going to try to get a different vantage point here. This line judge is killing us. You think he'd be a little more sensitive to our needs and move somewhere, but that's not going to happen. Kelly to Jerome. That's Emma Lucy up to Mullen. They go back to Mullen, and this one is in, make it 3-1.
Yeah, great kill there by Mullen.
So just give us a little patience on the camera. We're going to be moving the camera to get it. I think, actually, it's just Len moving. Yeah, we're just moving the camera.
Yep.
I want to move myself too.
Yeah.
I might be able to get a little bit better angle, but I'm staying here. Lucy on the serve. It's going to be a free ball off the hands of Amy Thompson. McGonigal to Lucy. Cross court to Mullen. Off the wall, but Mullen's able to catch up to it. Mullen again. Cross court winner. 3-2.
Mike, you know who's having a good year for Padua is Katie McGonigal, filling in the role of Maddie Judge as libero this year. She's having a fabulous year for the Pandas.
Filling big shoes.
Yeah, and there she gets the assist on that point by Mullen.
This is Lexi Kelly, and that one's in. So a deep kill. You know, it doesn't really matter where I go. I'm going to have the line judge in my way somewhere. I think my daughter was right. She got better vantage point up there from the top of the bleachers.
Yeah.
We tried to get her on tonight, but she, just like Amy Winehouse, she said no, no, no. There's an ace!
Right into the hands of Leonard Evans with the catch.
So Teresa Chua with the ace for the Hawks.
Yeah, Mike, Archmere's coming in. They're looking for that signature win this year. They haven't got one yet. They beat Red Line. But they would like to get a win over number
There's
1
Mullen right there. Yeah, they did beat Smyrna on opening night. Smyrna struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season. They are now 9-4, so they've obviously turned things around.
Yeah, but they have a couple tough matches coming up. I know they got Wilmington Charter at Charter.
I think the end of the season with Charter.
But they have to win out to get the double bonus points.
Jerome off the scaffolding or off the beams up top, and Mullen smacks that one down. Jess Mullen very active here in the early going.
Yes.
Padua, as we mentioned, 12-0. Only one match has gone 5 sets. A match that was on 302sports.com, of course. Ursuline at home. The rematch is next week. Nice block for the Pandas. Michelle Kazicki, number 21, rejects that one. And there's a hot dog head heading down to the Aux student section.
Can they bring that hot dog over here?
They could bring a few hot dogs here. It would be very nice. And there's looks like, is that a shark?
Yes. He might be coming after us.
Only if he brings hot dogs. And there is Mullen with the ace.
She's having a big night so far, Mike, with some kills, and now the ace.
First lead for Padua at 6-5.
Yes. That's how quickly Padua can score. They are such a dangerous team.
It was 3-0 Aux. Mullen line drives to Lexi Kelly. Is played over. Couldn't see who got that one. I think it was Jay Bryant. Mullen's going to hit this one from the back line. Kochi up. It's Jade Bryant again. Nice dig for Mullen. Nice save by the Pandas. Kazicki taps it down. Some great play by Padua to save that ball at the net, and Kazicki goes up and knocks it down. Michelle Kazicki, her playing time has increased as this season's going along. Just another weapon for DSAB.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that's going to, well, Archmere off the curtain. They got to that one. Blocked by Kazicki.
She's doing it all here, too, Mike, with her defense. Nice low run here for Padua. And, have a 3-point lead.
So Michelle Kazicki with a kill and a couple blocks. Mullen on serve. Oh, beautiful ace by Jess Mullen.
Her second ace here.
Line drive that tickled the tape on its way over.
Padua just seems that this is what makes them so dangerous, Mike. They can get on these runs at any time.
And a totally different serve that time for Mullen. She taps it over Archmere with the free ball, and it falls in.
What a play there by Kochi on the free ball. She found the open hole.
I'm glad you saw it because I did not see who hit that ball.
She's having a great year for Archmere, the sophomore. Her sister played at Ursuline last year, who's now at University of Delaware studying.
Allie Kochi.
Yes.
Emily Jerome off the tape. I believe that was blocked. What's the call? It was a block for Archmere, and it's 9-7. Livy Guido on the serve.
And she's a great server for this Hawks team, Mike.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. Jerome pushes that one out of bounds. Jason, you may have heard the Archmere student section chanting overrated.
Yes.
For Emily Jerome, she is not overrated.
She hit 1,000 kills the other night, Mike.
There they go again. They're going to pay for that. And
yes.
Quokka told them to knock it off. There's a service error. Make it 10-8 Padua.
Yeah, she hit 1,000 kills the other night. What an accomplishment that is. Not many people can do that in the state of Delaware.
You don't want to poke the panda.
No. No.
And Jerome, Quokka told them to knock it off.
They're students, Mike.
They're great supporters, but they will see by the end of the night Emily Jerome is not overrated. And there's a kill for Emily Jerome.
Yeah,
I think they just fired her up a little bit more. So Caitlin McGonigal will serve for Padua. Jump serve in the direction of Sydney Nimatawalu. Or is that... I believe that's Sydney Nimatawalu. A block goes out of bounds. Point for the Aux.
Kind of what we expected in this one, Mike. A lot of good play for both teams so far in this one. Early here in the first set.
Send it Jerome's way. Cross court. And into the student section it goes. Off and off. Point. Pandas, 12-9.
Yeah, Mike, I saw a big hitter last night in Maddie Matheny, our 302 Sports athlete, female athlete of the week this week, and she was awesome last night at her playing a good game against Ursuline.
Yeah, she's having an all-state caliber season. I just want to point out, number 31 is Hannah Wright, so I want to make sure we get that correct. Hannah Wright will be the libero tonight for the Aux, and she gets her hands on that one. Guido sets it up for Nikki Kelly, but Mullen is there, heading Jerome's way. Off the block, great play by Archmere. Back to Emily Jerome. Another dig off the beams and into the stands.
And that one we saw McGonigal set her up. McGonigal's got 2 assists tonight. So she's doing a lot for this Padua team. Like you said, Mike, they're so deep. Both these teams are so deep.
Guido sets up for Kochi.
Good dig by McGonigal.
That cross-court assist. But the dig is there. That was Lexi Kelly.
McGonigal with another dig.
Oh,
Lucy called him. Emma Lucy called him there, Mike.
Lucy sends it over on 2. 14-9. Pandas, great play by Emma Lucy. Yeah. We always say you can do that 2-3 times a match.
And a great dig by McGonigal. Set it up to Lucy in the right spot.
Taylor Mueller with the serve. There's the wall for Padua. Jerome with a dig. Hannah Wright sets it up for Lexi Kelly, and that's wide left. 15-9. And here, Padua has kind of extended that lead. We're going to get a timeout here, Jason.
Yeah, I think this is a good timeout.
So we mentioned Indian River and Sussex Central today. And Julia said, my daughter Julia, who's here watching, Taylor Mueller, number 4, was her little sister at Padua a couple of years ago.
Mike, last night at Cape Henlopen, what happened down at Cape Henlopen last night?
Well, I believe Logan Shuttleworth had her 1,000th assist and another win for the Vikings.
Yeah, so we're seeing a bunch of stuff this year. Vayville with the 1,000 digs, Emma Lucy with the 1,000 assists, Emily Jerome with the 1,000 kills, and then Logan Shuttleworth last night for Cape Henlopen with the 1,000 assists.
And we talked to Logan in August, and they were expecting big things down there at Cape, and they really struggled out of the gate, playing some really, really good teams. But Tyler Coop, the coach down there,
they got a big one tonight in Conrad.
Yeah,
down there.
Tyler Coop, Claymont guy, doing just a great job down there for the Vikings. Shout out to Tyler, good kid. We've known him. I've known him since he was about 5 years old. Yeah. We're about ready to start. This is Mueller on the serve again. Livy Guido gets it up for Nikki Kelly. A little collision there for the Pandas, and that's going to be a double hit.
Now Archmere Hawks need a nice little run here, Mike, to try and get back to this one. Trailing 15-10 here in the first set. They play best of 5.
It's actually Indian River plays Sussex Central, not Sussex Academy. That was my bad. Jerome down in front of Lexi Kelly.
There's no stopping that, Mike. When she hits that ball straight down like that, and now she gets rewarded by going on serve here for the Pandas.
Nice diving serve. Kind of an overpass, but Padua can't really do too much with it. But there's another overset.
Yeah.
And Mullen sends that one down two-handed.
Yeah, she doesn't make a mistake on that one. 7-point lead here for Padua here in the first set. And Jerome goes back to serve. She does it all, Mike, for this Panda team.
Well-rounded player.
Yes.
We've talked about Emily Jerome at length. We've talked to Emily Jerome at length. And just an outstanding volleyball player, and will be at Towson University next year. And that's Jess Mullen for the kill.
And Mullen,
she's only a sophomore.
And she's added that 1-2 punch this year. Mullen and Jerome, they do it all. They get the digs, they get the kills, they're good servers. They don't come out because they don't have to, Mike. That's how talented they are.
Jess Mullen, another player who could play at the next level. But she still has a couple years left on Broome Street. Lucy up to... Yeah, you got me. Number 13. I told you I didn't get home in time to get my rosters. That's my excuse. We're going to get you that. That is Mackenzie's subject, of course.
Yeah. The freshman, right?
She is a freshman. A very good one.
Yes.
Line drive serve, dug by Mueller.
Yeah, good serve.
Oh, pushed over on 2 by Lucy. Can't get Archmere this time. But Archmere unable to complete the volley. Make it 19-11. Pandas and subject on serve. Nice crowd on hand here at Archmere.
Yeah, Mike.
Service error, 19-12.
And we keep on mentioning that it's on a Friday night. And
yeah, a lot of football games
A lot
tonight.
of football games. You normally don't see the crowds in volleyball. They're here tonight. And we're glad you're watching with us here on 302 Sports.
Now, Archmere does play tomorrow. Football plays tomorrow. That is wide for Mullen. Archmere football plays. They play St. Elizabeth's, I believe, here tomorrow.
Yes.
2 p.m. start if you're in the area. And you can see Archmere and St. Elizabeth's football couple substitutions.
Sally's William Penn tonight. Our 1290 game of the week. It will be streamed on 302 Sports. Nick Holliday and Pat Garianis will be down there. Mike and I will be down there afterwards on the field taking some pictures.
Claire Bisson reports in for the Pandas. This is Mullen again. That's deflected, I believe, out of bounds. No, it's a straight. No, he called a tip. The line judge in front of me just put his flag up. Did not indicate a tip, but both the up and down referee. And I saw it was clearly tipped.
Emma Lucy.
Back set to Amy Thompson. Lucy's there for the dig. Mullen sends it lightly. Oh, pancake there for Jade Bryant. And the point for Amy Thompson. Great play by Jade Bryant for the assist on that one.
Yeah, like you said, nice pancake. Gets it all set up, and Archmere gets the much-needed point. They still trail 21-13 here in the first set.
So we get a chance maybe during the timeout here. There are some big matches on the schedule for teams that are still hopeful of getting into the playoffs, but let's pay attention to this one. Jerome back line. It is in. Emily Jerome, for her, that's a tap. It would knock me over, but for Emily Jerome, it's just a tap, and it falls inside that line right in front of the students.
There goes Mullen. She had two aces earlier, Mike.
Jess Mullen is a special player. There's an overset blocked by Archmere. Lucy up to Emily Jerome. Taps that one over. Archmere able to save it. But there's a violation on Kochi. Make it 23-13. Pandas. They were down 3-0 in this, so they've run a 23-10 run since.
And good dive in there, play by McGonigal there to get it to Lucy.
Oh, nice serve by Mullen. It's going to be a backline attempt for Hannah Wright, saved by Padua. Here comes Emily Jerome, and she's got some daylight. Set point, 24-13.
Yeah, Mike, when Jerome's that high up, that's the bad things for any defense. Like you said, she found the perfect hole there.
Yeah, when you're on the other side, you want to make sure your dental plan is all caught up. And there's a kill for Lexi Kelly, the senior, right down the middle. 24-14. Set point number one saved. And Lydia Guido is going to come in to serve for Archmere. Taps it to McGonigal. Lucy up for Jerome. Straight down, and that'll do it for set number one. Emily Jerome ends it in emphatic fashion. 25-14 Pandas on the 302 volleyball game of the evening, I guess we'll call it. We'll be right back after this. And we are back at Archmere Academy. Jason, before we go on, we should really thank Dave Oswinkle, the AD here, and everybody here at Archmere Academy for letting us come in tonight and hooking us up. And Archmere always welcomes us in here for field hockey, soccer, you name it. Archmere lets us in. We did mention Some games with playoff implications. Glasgow at Newark today, 5:15 start. Newark needs some wins. They're at 6-5, I believe, and they're fighting Middletown and Appo and Concord in that Flight A for points. So that's a big game for Newark. First State Military at Redline. Redline, I believe, is at 9 wins now. So that's another one for Redline. They're trying to get to that 11-win mark. The big game I was talking about was Lake Forest at Sussex Academy. Lake is at that 7-win spot. Sussex Academy, I believe, has, I want to say 11 or 10 wins for Sussex Academy. I had all the stuff last night, so I looked at it last night, Jason. I just don't remember because I'm old. Tower Hill and Wilmington Christian. A win tonight by Wilmington Christian would be an upset, number one. It would also give all of their opponents a bonus point. However,
they play them again Tuesday.
They do play them again. If Tower Hill wins, it's their 11th win.
Yes.
It means another bonus point for all of Tower Hill's opponents, including Padua and Archmere.
Yep.
Conrad at Cape Henlopen, and you mentioned that one. It's a big one. Friends at Smyrna. Smyrna already in the tournament. Middletown at St. George's. Middletown, I think, is safe. We got Padua at Archmere, and also downstate tonight. It's in Maryland, probably. Delmarva Christian. They're hosting the ESIAC, the Eastern Shore Athletic Conference tournament down there at Delmarva Christian. And Sanford at Tatnall. Tatnall looking for that elusive 8th win. More bonus points for Tatnall's opponents. And then we mentioned Appo at St. Elizabeth's at 6:45 start. So they're about ready to start if they haven't already. St. E's really could use the 2 points. An Appo win puts them at 11 wins. And everybody gets 2 points for playing Appo. So a lot of that time of year when these wins are falling in and they're wins for points.
Good serve by Lucy there to start this one.
Yeah, free ball over. McGonagall's got it. There's Lucy on the set. And that's Jess Mullen. I believe that's long and his ball spins right in front of us and almost into the trash. A nice dive there by Len Evans.
Yeah, Len Evans.
He's got the karate chop ready. You can't get a ball past Len. I'm glad Len moved. We got a little bit better view for you guys, and we had the line judge smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, now
it always seems to work out that we're on the side of the line judge.
But Len's got to watch out for Jerome balls coming his way here.
Emily's looking at him right now. She's got him lined up. She's going to get the dig on this one. A back set to Mullen, and that's in. I believe a little defensive lapse there by Archmere.
Nick Len said earlier he'll get a bloody nose to protect those cameras. So,
well, one camera here belongs to Padua. But I'll do what I can for that one. I think my cable reaches far enough to get there. Ace! And it's an ace for Padua. They take the 2-1 lead. Jess Mullen, another ace for Mullen.
She's having a big night.
Mullen into the net. We're tied at 2. Can't get them all. So this is, I believe that is Sydney Nimatawalu on the serve.
It is.
Look out below.
Yeah.
Emily Drome with the big kill.
There's just no stopping that one. She gets lined up and that high up. There's just no stopping that one. Mike, had a nice game for Ursuline last night was Abby Rosillo.
Yeah, Abby's really stepped up this year. She does a lot of things for Ursuline. There's a point, I believe that is Edmiston, that point for Archer. Abby does a lot of things for Sue Heiss's team. She can serve and she blocks well and she's a good hitter. So Lexi Kelly with the serve, but her arm's just not long enough to get that Emily Jerome smash. 4-3 Pandas. I think she's holding her wrist as she comes off.
Kochi.
That's Julia Kochi with the kill.
A little long.
Was it long?
That's what the call is.
It is 5-3. I thought it was, and they were congratulating each other, but
yes. Well,
it was long.
It looked like the one line judge called it a tip.
That one is in 5-4 Pandas. Amy Thompson in, Teresa Chua out. And there's a switch. Kristen Edmiston takes a seat. And serving for Archmere. I'm going to get this in a second here. Mackenzie Pop. I should remember all these, but I don't have them all memorized.
Lucy to Jerome.
Yeah, and here it comes. Look out below and above. Ball right into our corner. 6'4" Padua as Emily Jerome gets another kill. And Jason, her and Jess Mullen are just killing it tonight.
Yeah, they're as I saw my life flash before my eyes with that one coming over here. And it's just amazing how hard she hits that ball.
And there's a tape, off the tape on that serve. Played by Pop. Tipped over by Kochi, but saved. Lucy pushes it over the front line and in. 7-4, Padua.
Like we said in the first set that she'll do that 3 or 4 times a game. That's her second time already tonight.
I'm just really impressed with what I've seen from Padua this year. They just look like they've taken a step up from the last couple of years.
Yes.
Kochi with a backline kill, but a nice dig for Mueller. But there's Mullen. Oh, great dig by Lexi Kelly. This is a free ball. Nice play by Kochi.
Yeah, good job getting that over the net.
Subject gets this one in. And look out. Wow, how it missed all the cameras, I don't know. But Mackenzie Subject with a great kill on that one.
She's having a good night, too. That's what we said. Pat was deep.
And we met, and they've had mental lapses in the past couple years. I have not seen it this year. There's an ace for Emily Jerome.
Yeah.
They lost 2 sets to Ursuline, but it's Ursuline. It's their arch rival. They were the number 1 team in the state at the time, and they're darn good.
Yeah, and they lost to set the Charter again, a top 5 team.
And Charter is an outstanding team.
So there's a couple good nice pancakes, but Jerome gets the point on the serve again.
Makes it 10-4 Padua, and we have a timeout.
I think it's a good timeout here from Mary Pat. As Padua, like we said, they go on those runs, and it seems like they get a big enough lead from these runs that it's hard to come back on.
So, looking at the next week is the last week of the regular season, so we're going to have 24 teams in the tournament. The first 8 get a bye.
Yes.
9 through 24 play each other in the first round. 9, 24, 10, 23, just like that.
Yeah.
Then the 9-24 winners, they're not reseeded.
No.
9-24 plays
the 8.
Number 8. So it could be 24 versus 8, while the number 1 team gets the 16 seed or 17 seed. So we kind of sometimes you think it might be fair if they reseeded. Now the way the points work, sometimes the better team is seeded a little lower.
Yes.
We saw that a couple years ago with Conrad.
As a 24
seed, won 2 matches.
They went to Cape Henlope in 01.
They knocked out the 9 and the 8.
Yep.
So we still have not a lot of time to go, about a week. A lot of things to be decided yet.
Check our schedule next week. We will be doing a volleyball game at some time.
There's a nice overpass by Thompson. And we have a double hit on Padua, so a point for Archmere, 10-5. But the seeds are starting to fall into place now. We're not the committee.
No.
And we did check as many out-of-state records as we could, so we usually miss 1 or 2. Lucy, nice kill, a nice save by Pop. There's Jade Bryant, Emily Jerome with the dig. Archmere sends this one over off the wall, back over the net. Jade Bryant into the corner, but Emily Jerome's there for the dig. And there's an over on 2
Lucy
for Emma
again.
Lucy. That's the 3rd time she's done that tonight. Successful all 3 times. 11-5 Padua.
She seems to know the right time to do that. And as a defense, you're looking for the ball to go to Jerome or Mullen. You don't have time to it makes it real tough.
Kochi gets it up there for Nikki Kelly. Off the wall and out of bounds. 11-6 Padua.
It's one thing Kochi's doing more this year. They're asking her to set more. She's normally one of the she's their offense last year. She did a lot of stuff. This year she's got to also learn how to set. And she's done a good job for the Archmere team.
And that's a nice serve by Nikki Kelly. Hit over by Mullen on a free. tipped over by Lexi Kelly, saved by McGonigal, but we have a 4-hit violation on the Pandas. You only get 3 of those.
Yep.
Nikki Kelly into the middle. Overpass goes to Archmere. Amy Thompson cross court, but Mueller's there for it. And there's Mullen. I believe that was tipped. It was. Make it 12-7 Padua. Taylor Mueller with the point. And Lucy drops this serve in. Pushed over on 2 by Archmere, but Padua was there. Mullen with the kill attempt. Hannah Wright gets to it. Here's Jade Bryant off the wall, saved by McGonigal. Lucy back sets to Clara Bisson, and it's a kill for Bisson and make it 13-7 Padua. They have so many weapons.
Yeah, just so many.
And they're tall. They got height and they got weapons. Not the other teams don't, but Padua is pretty loaded this year.
Yes, they are.
And that serve is going to be in, played by Lexi Kelly, up to Amy Thompson. Lucy, it's that one, McGonigal to Jerome, blocked. Pushed over by Lucy. Kochi up for Lexi Kelly, blocked again by Kazicki. We go to Jay Bryant on the outside. Nice diving dig by Emily Jerome.
What?
And she gets up to bump the ball over.
What doesn't she do?
Lexi Kelly tries to tip. Jerome is there for that dig. And there's a kill for, I believe, Jess Mullen got that one
you're
too.
Correct. Jess Mullen with the kill. And that was the Emily Jerome show on that point. Nice job by her.
A diving dig, and she gets up and bumps the free ball over. And then she had a couple other digs on that rally. This is Lexi Kelly off the hands of McGonigal, and it's too far back for Jerome to get to that one. Give the point to the Hawks, and it's 14-8. So coming up tomorrow on 302 Sports, it's our 302sports.com spotlight game of the week. Football, St. Mark's against Delaware Military Academy, 7 o'clock at Banner Stadium. It is a cast of 6 or so going to be there for 302. The whole crowd will be there. Oh, nice play by Padua to save the ace. That's going to hit the curtain, and that is a point for the Hawks. Teresa Chua with the very nice serve. So it's going to be, I believe I'm going to be there, and Gary Annis will be there, and you, and Len, and Nick.
Yep.
And Benny Pinella might even be there. No, Benny's not going to be there.
Benny's UD football tomorrow.
Benny's got 100 jobs. Mullen with the kill, but it is off the wall. Bumped by Chua. Up for Bryant. She goes across off of Mullen. What a save by the Pandas as it hit one of the beams up on the ceiling, but they were twisted. It was like a game of Twister out there trying to save that ball.
Now here's the run Archmere needed to get back in this one. They still trail 14-10.
Teresa Chua doing a nice job. And there's an ace for Chua. 14-11. Archmere, they're excited. I know that now that the Sixers are back in action, we can say it. Get excited!
Yes! Home opener tonight against the Boston Celtics.
Just drove down Broad Street a little while ago, and the traffic's already starting in South Philadelphia. There was traffic everywhere, but there was a lot of traffic around the sports complex. Mullen serve. We're going up to Edmiston down the left side. Called out. Archmere wants a tip. I don't believe they're going to get one. And it's 16-11.
I couldn't tell from this angle, Mike, if it was tipped or not. So I'm going to go with the referee's call on that.
Yeah, every official was pretty consistent. There's Edmiston again. McGonigal with the save. To Jerome. Mullen from the back line into the tape. 16-12. Pandas.
Like I know you mentioned it before, but what a great turnout here tonight. Just looking up there, this place is packed.
A lot of Hawks in attendance, and that is a service error, making it 17-12. Padua. It is a huge turnout of Hawks students, and they assured me on Twitter they were going to be here and they'd be loud.
Yes.
McGonigal with the low serve. Nia Matawalu up for Lexi Kelly. She is blocked by, I believe, Emily Jerome. 18-12. McGonigal sends this one down the right side. Kochi with the kill. They want a tip. They got one this time. 18-13, and Quokka was pretty. She doesn't get very demonstrative out there. Well, she does. You can hear her everywhere, but all she did was a little tip sign, and the up official agreed. Oh, nice serve by Lexi Kelly. It's an ace for Lexi Kelly. 18-14.
And you see the Archmere's players that need to take over has Kochi with the kill, Kelly now with the ace.
Here comes Jerome, blocked by Nikki Kelly, but it goes over the net and out of bounds. Great job by Nikki Kelly to get in harm's way, but unable to send it back over the net.
If not, it was heading to you.
I was ready.
I know you were.
I was ready. My daughter's here. She played volleyball, still does. There's a save by Evanston, a nice one too. Here's Emily Jerome right at us, Jason. Jason, we were a casualty of Emily Jerome.
Yeah, knocked our voice wire
She knocked our voice power cable out. Hey, well, at least none of the drinks spilled on the table here.
We can laugh about it.
Look out, here we go. Whoa. Jerome with another smash. 20-14. Boy, I get tired of, we got a timeout. Sometimes you feel like we talk about Emily Jerome and we exclude some other players, and we don't mean to do that.
No.
She's, we followed volleyball in the state for a long time, and there's been some really good players going back maybe the last 8 to 10 years.
That's the one thing about the state. We have the best volleyball players in the country, in the state. And we've had it for like you said, the last 10 years. That's why I enjoyed covering volleyball.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You go back, I went back looking at some rosters. I was looking at some playoff, potential playoff. No, it wasn't playoff. Ursuline and Appoquinimink played earlier this week, and I was just going back to see the last time they played. They haven't played since 2009. So what was I doing? I'm going back checking to see when they played, and I'm looking at some of these rosters going, wow, I forgot all about her.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot about her.
Absolutely.
And you go back and you're like, wow, she was an all-state player. And they've had some really good players over the years at Ursuline and Padua and Archmere. All three of them state champions in the last 10 years. That's an overset by the Hawks, and it falls to the ground. Tapped down by Padua, make it 22-14. Livy Guido checks in to set. And this is Mueller with the serve. Hannah Wright to Guido. It's going to be a free ball over by Chua. Lucy to Mullen. Great dig by Hannah Wright, but the Hawks cannot handle it on the way down. Another one hits the beams in the ceiling, make it 23-14. And we have another time, 2 quick timeouts here by the Hawks. So we have a lot of good players, and a lot of players that really don't get mentioned. Look at Smyrna, Raven Luckett. Oh, wait, they're calling him back out. Raven Luckett played at Smyrna, was primarily a track athlete.
I thought they used both their timeouts, Mike. But
yeah, primarily a track athlete, Raven Luckett, but she ended up playing volleyball at University of Delaware. Even though she was more well known for track when she was a high schooler.
Sent to Elena Deldon for a year at UD.
Yeah, Deldon, a member of the, I believe, a championship team at Ursuline with Megan Bonk, going back a few years there. There's the kill for Nikki Kelly, 23-15. I'm just dating myself, but hey, if you got a chance to see Megan Bonk play, you saw some special volleyball there. Bonk went on to play at Seton Hall. Mackenzie Pop with the serve. It is long, and it is set point 24-15. Pandas. And guess who's on the serve? It's Emily Jerome. And that is wide left, 24-16.
Coachy's going to serve now for the Hawks.
Here's Joey Coachy. Set for Mullen. It is out. 24-17. 2 set points saved. That one's to Jerome, but it's going to go out of bounds. Nice save by Mullen. And Archer's going to have to play it. Back sets to Nikki Kelly. Caitlin McGonigal puts it over. Don't see that too much. Short set for Amy Thompson. She tips it. Padua gets it. Oh, little miscommunication for the Pandas there, Jason. As 4 of them stood around and watched it fall between them. Like an infield pop-up. I got it, you take it. 24-18, so they save 3 set points. Nice serve there by Coachy.
A great dig by Jerome.
And I think that one's going to do. Oh, what a great save. Look at Coach Croca. She's excited about that. But
Lucy caught him.
Emma Lucy gets him again with that second hit. And that's going to do it. We're at 25-18. Pandas lead 2-0. We'll be right back after these messages on 302sports.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
And we are back for set number 3 at Archmere. You know, it is Football Friday, Jason. We should mention a couple of games today. Howard and AI undefeated so far. Howard in the playoff mix in Division 2. Caravel supposed to go to Maryland tonight. Silverbrook Academy had some power issues down there. So Caravel got a home game out of it. These games all starting right about now. Wilmington Charter playing their first night game ever at home against First State Military Academy. So Smyrna and Dover downstate, a big Henlopen North match. If anybody tries to stop Will Knight and Smyrna. Cape Henlopen and Milford. And Apo at Newark. So a lot of big matches tonight. And then also at 7 o'clock, Polytech surprising Polytech school at Sussex Central. That's a really good match there.
That's a big matchup for Polytech.
I don't know where our downstate guys, if they're somewhere tonight or not.
They are somewhere.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Benny Mitchell.
I want to say Laurel, Indian River. Is that tonight or is that tomorrow?
I don't see it on here. How about Cesar Rodney, Sussex Tech?
No, it was...
they got Lake and Woodbridge, Seaford and Delmar.
I might be Lake. I'm
Middletown
not sure.
is at Upper Darby. And then at 7:30, Seaford Delmar 7:30, and also William Penn at Slays M at Baynard Stadium. So it's not too early, or not too late rather, to get out and watch some high school football as Padua takes the 1-0 lead here in set number 3.
Yeah, good dig there by Jerome to get it started. That Lucy DeMolin, we've mentioned that combo a lot tonight. And she slams it home for the first point.
They've looked really, really good tonight. This is Emma Lucy. She's been outstanding tonight with a great serve. We'll give her the ace. Emma Lucy, 2-0 Padua.
She's been real good, Mike. We've had her with at least 4 or 5 kills, not to mention all this
second hits.
Assists that she's done, and now the ace.
There's another dying serve, and this one's saved, but it's saved into the net. That's a service winner for Emma Lucy, make it 3-0. So Emma Lucy is having a great night. This one's up for Amy Thompson, and she finds some good real estate there for the Hawks, make it 3-1.
Yeah, and what a great idea that was. Like, everyone's looking for that far hit, and she puts it where no one is, the cross-court hit. That's smart volleyball right there. Well done.
Teresa Chua on the serve. She goes right, and she gets the ace. So an ace for Chua, make it 3-2. Pandas.
And if you're the Hawks, you want to stay close because last time you fought off 5 set points and you were still lost by 5 points. So they got to keep this close early.
She went at Jerome that time. They get up to Mullen and count it for the Pandas, make it 4-2. I'm pretty sure it is 4. There it is, 4.
Mullen's had an outstanding night here for Padua. It's going to be hard to pick a player in the game tonight.
I've got some in mind. Jess Mullins, fresh off the kill. He's got the serve now. Hannah Wright gets it up there. It's going to be a free ball right to Mullen. Lucy back sets to Grace Palapay. Score one for Palapay. They are so deep. 5-2 Padua, like you mentioned, Jason. It gets late early.
Yeah.
Mullen goes left side this time. Kochi up. And it was Lexi Kelly. Oh, Emily Jerome is blocked. Oh, but she manages to get the ball over, almost a self-defense move.
Yeah, what a great job by Mullen to get that up to Jerome. Oh, that's going to go. If that door was open, that would be out in the parking lot. She slammed that one home.
Emily Jerome with the point, make it 6-2.
But the
we
hustle.
Might need some ground repair.
Yeah, and the hustle play by Mullen to save that up to Jerome. And then, like you said, Jerome from nowhere behind her back over the net.
Just threw her hand up to block her face. It's going to be a free ball, so a chance for Padua. Here's McGonigal to Lucy. Back sets to Palapay. Archmere able to save this one. It's up. The block goes up for Padua. It's bumped over. Cross court to Jerome. Boom! Emily Jerome with another kill, make it 7-2.
Great effort there by Hannah Wright to try and get that ball, but Jerome just set it right at her, and there was no chance.
Jess Mullen off the tape, and it falls back this way. And Jason, we've seen Archmere a few times this year, and we know Archmere. And if you haven't seen volleyball in Delaware before, if you just tune in and you're surfing the web and you go, oh, what's this Archmere all about? You know, this is a very, very good team.
Yes, they are, and they play one of the toughest schedules in the state.
They're in a killer conference.
So you do not want them in the playoffs.
No, not at all. There's a free ball for Archmere, for Padua. Archmere that's shot here.
Kochi.
Oh, and it is taken advantage of by Julia Kochi. You're right.
She slammed that one home. She did her own Emily Jerome there.
So a great play by Julia Kochi. Archmere back to within 3. It's 7-4. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans, along with you. We're in the third set here at Archmere. 2-zip Padua. Friday night on the campus of Archmere in the Mokia Fieldhouse. Great crowd on hand. We're glad you could join us. I thought it was right at me. I was ready. Tipped over by Lucy.
Friday night volleyball. There's a good job by McGonigal.
Lucy to Jerome. They got such great chemistry.
Yeah.
Count it.
Mike, they've been playing together since freshman, and it shows. I mean, like you said, the chemistry's just there for those two. I know when Lucy said her 1,000 assists earlier this year, she told me that it's nice to play with Jerome for 4 years.
It looked like a double hit. Indeed it was. 9-4 Pandas.
And Jerome always says the same thing about Lucy. And there's McGonigal on the serve. She's had a big night also for the Pandas. And there's the overpass. There you go. Good kill there by Julia Kochi.
Kochi's played very well tonight.
Yes, she has really been good for the Archmere Hawks. Cuts it to 9-5.
Nice block by Archmere. Edmiston and Kochi teaming up for that one. 9-6.
And Edmiston, that's what she does. She's very good defensively. Gets the nice block there. Cuts it to 9-6 here. This is important for Archmere, this nice little run here.
She is their tallest player. There's Emily Jerome. Wow. Straight down. 10-6.
Yeah, when she gets it straight down like that, I don't care who you are. You could be the best libero in the state. You're not going to get to that.
Now, we did notice when they played, Ursuline was able to take 2 sets from them. They do have maybe the best libero in the state.
Yes, they do. One of them.
Nice block by Padua. Saved. Lucy pushes this one deep. And it goes over the line, over the front line, falls into the corner. Another point for Emma Lucy.
Yeah, she, for a person that does assists, she's got 5 kills tonight.
This is ham serving. How's like a serving of ham? Sounds pretty good, huh?
Take some mustard on.
Lucy to Jerome, they worked that well tonight, that cross court.
Yes.
And Emily Jerome, instead of punishing that one, just taps it over, and it's 12-6.
Yeah, they're looking for the punishing hit. She found the hole in the defense. Nice little tap over.
Ham with a nice serve to Niamatawalu. There's the Nikki Kelly gets that point. 12-7.
Yeah, nice job here by Archmere. We've seen a lot of Archmere games. You can never count them out.
Mackenzie Pop will serve this one for the Hawks. Oh, nice dying serve, but it is dug over the net. Nice hit by McGonigal.
Yeah, nice diving play to get that over the net.
And Archmere has to play a free ball. There's a little mix-up, a rare mix-up for Padua on that one. Cross-court set, and is out. They're all in agreement. That ball's out, 13-7. Pandas. And Emily Jerome will take over on the serve. She goes right, but it's too far right.
Into the student section.
Into the students. She loves them so much. 13-8. Archmere gets one back. Kochi on serve. And they give that point back on the service error. Make it 14-8. Michelle Kazicki back in. Mackenzie Subject on the serve. There's a short set. Nice play by Thompson, but Mackenzie Subject there for the defense. Nikki Kelly goes cross court. It is ruled out. 15-8. So Padua not letting up at all. Really, volleyball is such a momentum game. There's a tape ace for Subject. 16-8. You don't want to lose that third set. It seems to swing everything. We've seen it too many times.
Yeah, here a couple
We got
times.
a timeout. Archmere 16-8.
And it's something hard to pick, like we were saying earlier, Mike, to pick a player of the game on this one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Many different options for us to choose from tonight. But nothing like a Friday night volleyball game. And Mike, next week, Padua has their senior night Tuesday at hosting St. Mark's. And then Thursday, they're at Ursuline.
Yeah, I have every intention of being there on Thursday. I think that's where I'm going to be.
We're going to try. And do that game for 302 Sports. We have to check with availability and stuff. But
I had intentions of doing the
Padua St. Mark's.
Going to St. Mark's game, but I believe I will be at Goldie Beacom. Goldie Beacom tomorrow at noon on 302sports.com,
yes.
And then Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
A busy week for us next week at 302 Sports.
Yeah, and then we wait for the volleyball seedings to come out, and shortly after that, field hockey.
And soccer.
It's that time of year. Coachy puts it up for Jade Bryant. Ham is there for the dig. This is Jess Mullen. She goes wide left, making 16-9, 8. They got that scoreboard at 9. It was 9.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have it at 9.
Yeah.
But my scoreboard's not official.
They weren't too fast for me. I still got it. Lucy tried to push that one over. That was a smart play, but Archmere was on top of it. Nice diving save by McGonigal.
Yeah, she's been all over defense.
Mullen is blocked, and that's
Watch
a point
out,
for
Len.
the Hawks. And a great play by Len Evans.
Len Evans can play some defense.
Our fearless cameraman back there.
You're looking for...
So Nikki Kelly to bring this one in for the Hawks. Off the tape, nice diving dig by Jerome. Mullen goes to Pop. Jade Bryant's going to try to score. That's a block for Padua.
Yeah, and there you talk about the height of Padua, Mike. Good job blocking that one.
Michelle Kazicki gets the point. So she didn't play in the second set, I don't believe, but she's played well when she's been in there. Ham comes out. Grace Palapay in. And Malusi on the serve.
And Lucy's had another big night for the Pandas.
Nice serve. Lexi Kelly right at us, but Emily Jerome is there. Cross court set, blocked. Archmere still putting up the defense. Palapay over the outstretched arm of Julia Kochian in. 18-10, great placement there.
Yeah,
by Grace Palapay.
Cross court there. We've seen both teams like to go cross court tonight. It's a really smart play.
18-10, and it's been an outstanding night for the Pandas. Going back to Lexi Kelly, but it is blocked. I believe Kazicki with another defensive play. Make it 19-10. Michelle Kazicki with the point. Lucy with the serve. A back set to Amy Thompson. Nice dig by Lucy, but it's an overset. Wow, nice play by Mullen to block it. Back to Mullen. Straight down on that one. And it's 20-10.
Yeah, Mullen's had a great night. She's got to be double-digit kills.
We got timeout for the Hawks. So, Jason, the seedings will be out probably next Sunday, I would imagine, or Saturday night.
Probably late Sunday.
Late Saturday, early Sunday?
Sunday, probably, I think, is the meeting. So it'll come out after the meeting.
First round will be on November 2nd.
November 2nd.
The second round would be that Saturday.
Yeah, the top 4 seeds will host on that Saturday.
Except Padua cannot host.
Right, but they'll be the home team.
They'll be the home team. They can't play at Padua. No locker room facilities is the official reason. The quarterfinals are Tuesday at St. Elizabeth's and St. Mark's. One of my favorite nights of the year on the calendar, semifinal night.
Yep.
I love it. Thursday, that second Thursday, November the 9th, at St. Mark's High School. Almost guaranteed 9 or 10 sets of volleyball. And then the finals Monday, the 13th of November, at the Bob Carpenter Center. That will be visible on the NFHS network, powered by 302 Sports. And I will believe that will be Jason and myself on the call for that one.
We will have a bunch of playoff games, I believe, on NFHS. So check your local listings.
So that unable to be played back over by Archmere. Should mention every Wednesday at 7 from Hooters of Newark. It's 302 Sports Weekly with Benny Pinnell and Pat Garianis and Jason usually, and we have we have guests, top 10s, plays of the week, athletes of the week. Another point for that's Archmere scores that one, 20-11.
Blocked out of bounds.
I got so excited about the Sports Weekly at Hooters of Newark, 136 Astro Shopping Center. Come on out and join us, and if you can't watch it live, it's always available on YouTube afterward. And Wednesday night, we had Mike Ryan and lineman Thomas, I believe, from DMA. We also had Irving Mims, who is doing some physical training here in Delaware.
What a great guy he is, Mike, and what a great he taught me how to tackle. I mean, his tackling drills that they put up and showed us how to do it. That was pretty cool.
Are you saying you're making a football comeback?
No, I retired. I'm turning 40.
Here's Mullen off the block, and it is into the bench area. Point for the Pandas. It's 22-11. And Jason, it's time for us to pick the player of the game, and I think we are in agreement on this one. We'll get to that in a second. Nice serve by Mullen. The overset is killed by Jerome, but saved by the Hawks. Oh, nice diving saved by Mullen. And then Jerome dives to get one.
And then McGonigal hits it over.
Lexi Kelly tries to get this one over. Here goes Jerome. That is off the block, but inside the Hawks side of the net, make it 23-11.
She's had a big game and continues. So all three of them have Mullen, Lucy, Jerome, McGonigal.
Edmiston with nice diving save by McGonigal. Jerome off the block. Nice block by Edmiston. Free ball over. Nice play by Kristen Edmiston. Oh, and here's a nice kill. I believe that was Lexi Kelly. Lexi Kelly got that one. I had the line judge in my line of sight. We should make Julia Lang the player of the game.
Yes.
She could be the fan of the game, sitting up there almost in the top row.
Or Annette Lang.
Sydney Nematualu to McGonigal. It's going to be a free ball for Padua. Let's see if Archmere can score here. Off the tape, but Lucy gets it. Little battle at the net, still going.
Padua just doesn't let anything fall on their side of the floor.
Kochi off a tip.
McGonigal tried to get to that one, just couldn't.
That was tipped. It was called by both the up and down official. Make it 23-13. So this is not an easy building to come in and win.
No.
Padua's done an outstanding job tonight. We've seen many opponents come here and go home with an L. Throw him into the net, 23-14.
It seems like when we get late in the game, that's where Archmere starts to make their runs. Still down 9 points in this one.
Lucy cross court, Jerome straight down. That one does go, and it's match point for the Pandas. Kazicki out, subject in. Hannah right back in, the libero for the Hawks. Caitlin McGonigal is going to try to wrap this one up. Down the middle. Set up for Kochi. Off the wall, and there's a save of one match point. It's 24-15. Hawks never give up.
No, they do not. Hawks never die.
Lexi Kelly on the serve. Gets to Mullen. Up to Jerome. Is she going to end it? No, she is blocked. I believe that is Kochi or Nikki Kelly that got that one. Now Kristen Edmiston is in there.
Yeah.
That was Kristen Edmiston that got that one. Lexi Kelly. Mullen has a little trouble with that, but they're going to play it. There's Jerome with a tap this time. Almost not fair if she ends it that way. Kochi with a smash. Point Archmere. 24-17. Coach T. Sabatino not too worried just yet.
No, and we saw this last set too, Mike. Archmere kind of went on that run, falling off a bunch of set points.
The hardest point to get is that last one. That's an ace!
Ace is the place.
24-18. That was off the hands of Lexi Kelly. Interviewed Lexi in this very spot before the season. Kelly with the nice serve. Mullen saves. This is McGonagall's going to try to end it here. Archmere plays it. We got a little rally going. Going to Jerome. It's blocked and out of bounds, and that'll do it. Emily Jerome with the final kill, make it 25-18. Padua with the sweep, 3-0. And Jason, our player of the game is?
Emma Lucy.
Emma Lucy, an outstanding game setting. A lot of setter second hits. I'm going to go track down Emma. Jason's going to sing or something, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, just a great job by the Pandas tonight. They come away with another win to improve to 13-0. Great season here for Padua so far. And great game tonight. They get the sweep of 6th-ranked Archmere Hawks. Good, nice little job here by both teams, and we want to thank Archmere Academy again for letting us come out tonight. Normally Friday night is Friday night volleyball here. Like I said, thank you to Archmere for letting us come out here tonight, and great job by them. Padua talking things over. Mike, who said they have Padua finishes next week with St. Mark's Tuesday night, Ursuline Thursday night.
The two tough matches.
Archmere's got Ursuline Thursday Tuesday night.
At Ursuline.
At Ursuline Tuesday night.
For Ursuline on Thursday as well for Padua.
And then Newark Charter. They finish at Newark Charter next week.
And we mentioned next Saturday is St. Mark's and
Ursuline at 1:30. It's Ursuline at St. Mark's at 1:30.
If you like good Catholic Conference volleyball, man, next week is going to be a great one. And Jason, we're going to try to grab Emma. She's already agreed to come over, so once we get the coaches are done with them, then they're done. I'm going to grab the other microphone, and we're going to right out in front here. Hold on a second. Here we go. All right, Jay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, this thing's working apparently. All right, so you guys came in. This is not an easy place to play. You've been here before.
Yeah.
You guys made it look easy. I know it wasn't easy. What was it like coming in tonight?
I mean, it was really exciting. Archmere always puts up a good fight. They have some really great players, girls that we've played with for a while, so we know them, and we love a crowd, so it's always fun playing here. Yeah, it's awesome.
I was going to try and tell her to face the camera.
You guys have more height. That's not always the height doesn't always win, so what do you need to do?
We really communicate really well. Our team has done an awesome job this year of really coming together. Everyone, no matter what grade they're in, is super close. Communication is really what has gotten us this far and kept us together, and everybody just stays really positive.
So you guys are 13-0. You have two tough ones left, St. Mark's
Yeah,
and
Ursuline.
And they're at St. Mark's is at your place.
Yeah.
And you guys got to go down the street to play Ursuline.
Yep.
I guess you're going to get prepared for the playoffs. There's no better way to do it, huh?
Oh yeah, we're really excited to play them. Two Catholic Conference teams. They're always really big games, so we're really excited.
Ursuline gave you guys 5 center at your place a couple weeks ago. We did the game there.
Yeah.
So you know Ursuline, it's always, and St. Mark's.
Yeah.
Both having an outstanding season, so not easy, even though you guys are on top.
No, not going to be easy. I mean, they're both great teams. They both definitely come to win. They're really scrappy, great hitters, so it should be exciting next week.
So you feel like a team that has a target on your back? Is everybody gunning for Padua? Is that how it feels?
I don't know. I mean, we always come. We don't care who's on the other side of the net. We're just going to play our game, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, well, you had an outstanding match tonight.
Thank you.
Somebody hitting from behind there.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, and we'll see you next week in the playoffs, and wherever. You guys have an outstanding match tonight. So
Thank you.
nice
Thanks.
All right.
Yep.
Emma Lucy joins us. We're going to send it back to Jason, and we're about ready to wrap up. Back over to Jason Winchell.
Yeah, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Emma, for coming on for us. Great job by Padua here tonight as they got the win to improve to 13-0 on the season. So we're wrapping it up here tonight, and we'll come back, check our schedule next week, Mike, For Mike Lang, Leonard Evans, I'm Jason Winchell. We'll see you next week.